What's happening, folks? This is your resident master of education here, The Educator. Today we're going to be looking at the reverse vault. And the reverse vault is a super cool flowy vault that you can put in and out of different lines. So let's take a look. The most important part of it is our hand placement, right? If we were to put our hands or our fingers facing this way, and we're trying to rotate this way, we're going to kind of go off to the side like this. If you try and commit to that spin, you're going to end up breaking your wrist, so we don't want to do that. Instead, what we want to do is think about planting with our fingers facing the opposite direction to where we're traveling, because then that kind of opens us up and push over like that. Alright, so what we're going to start with is a reverse step. So much like the forward-facing step vault, we're going to be making this triangle where hand and our opposite foot are creating space for our foot to come through. And you only want to put your foot on there for just a moment, right? Because we're trying to get comfy with not using our feet at all. So that's going to look a bit like this. Make sure that we're coming in with our fingers facing this way, up and over, with our foot tap. Just like that, all right? And of course, you're trying to do that on both sides. And once you feel comfy with that, we can go on to the next step.
And now a word from our sponsor. So folks who know me know, but I love a smashing good cup of coffee. I drink about a pint of it every morning. But what if I could tell you could get more out of your coffee, like increased stamina, increased focus, increased mood and stress management? You can with the super accessible Rise Mushroom Enhanced Coffee. Rise's blend of adaptogenic superfood mushrooms hosts a smorgasbord of health benefits, including increased stamina, focus, immunity, digestive health, and anti-inflammatory properties. It also has MCT oil to help burn fat and add flavor, all while being mixed into an organic, instant coffee blend. It's also keto, paleo, and vegan friendly, and has no artificial ingredients, sugar, and is super hypoallergenic. So this stuff is really easy to use. You can just put a tablespoon of it into hot water, or like I do, I put it in my coffee, and you can also put it into smoothies and things like that as well to add a little bit more nutritional value to your beverage of choice. It's got 5-star reviews from Forbes, Entrepreneur, Business Insider, and for good reason, because it's full of these super healthy superfoods. So if you want to get on the adaptogenic mushroom train, you can go ahead and use Educator15 at the checkout to get 15% off your order today.
So the next step would to be a two-handed reverse vault. So we're still thinking about the same principles as before, where we're putting this right hand down here, if we're using our right hand, with our fingers facing this way. This time though, our left hand is going to be helping push, right? So what's important about this is that we want to be popping up our hips nice and high, and then as we're coming over, we're going to be lifting this left arm up, right? And what that's going to do is it's going to create this rotation so that we end up facing forwards when we're done. So you want to be careful with this one, because you want to make sure that you don't leave your hands on for too long, and you want to make sure that you're opening up halfway through the movement, right? So that's going to look a wee bit like this, like so. And you want to think you want to be thinking about pushing your hands down with your chest over your hands. If your hands are too far out like this, you're going to fall on yourself like that. You want to make sure that you got a sturdy framework here that you can push up and away from. So, in review, two-hand reverse vault, chest over your hands, fingers facing that way, hips nice and high, nice and tucked up. Third this hand over like so to create that rotation. Next step, the penultimate step would be to do a one-handed reverse vault, right? So with this, we want to be thinking about throwing in our hand here, and we're already twisting into it before we've left the ground, right? So I'm going to be starting to come up. This is a good opportunity to use your legs and kind of flare it out. It's a little bit flashy, in my opinion. So we're going to be coming in. Say we're using our right hand, coming in, right foot here, planting here, driving with the left side of the body to get up and over. So that's going to look a little bit like this. Like so. And then you have yourself a reverse fold. Thanks again, folks, for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell to notify you when the next video is dropping. But until then, this has been The Educator.